Angelina and Sterling here from Modernize My Site, specializing in damn sexy WordPress websites. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to fix common WordPress errors.
If you would like to stay in the know about ways to fix WordPress problems, consider subscribing now.
In this video, we'll be discussing some of the most common WordPress errors you might be facing and how to fix them. We'll talk about the WordPress white screen of death, 404 errors, 503 errors, 505 errors, why shortcode might suddenly appear in a page, ways to fix images that won't load, and eliminating the not secure flags from search engines.
Wow, we have our work cut out. Okay. So first, let's talk about the WordPress white screen of death. This error is often caused by a lack of memory on your server or a plugin conflict, and this can usually be fixed by increasing something called the memory limit on the PHP ini file. Go to cpanel, search for php.ini, and increase the memory limit to something like 256 megabytes. This may be restricted by your hosting plan and could require bumping up your hosting plan threshold with your provider. You can also try deactivating plugins to see if one of them might be causing a problem. And then, maybe you actually have to remove a plugin, perhaps.
Next, let's talk about 404 errors. A 404 error occurs when a user tries to access a page that technically doesn't exist in your website. There's a strong likelihood someone changed the page title and permalink of a page which broke the linkage to the previous permalink. Okay, I know it's a lot of tech jargon, but you need to either change all the old links to the new one or switch back the permalink back to the old one. This will affect how people find the page in search engines as well.
Do you have any questions about a specific error so far that you're encountering? Please put the question in the comments.
A 503 error is a service unavailable error, and it can be caused by a problem with your server or a problem with your hosting. So check the server or hosting provider first as your first step. And then the second thing to do is check for a problematic plugin. Disable plugins one by one, testing the website along the way to see if disabling one of the plugins fixes the issue. That's always where I start. So this might require removing a plugin from your website.
505 error is a server error and can occur due to several reasons. It can be caused by a problem with your HTTP access file, a plugin conflict, or even a problem with your hosting. So to fix this, you can try disabling any recently added plugins. Imagine that. Check your HTTP access file for any errors and contact your hosting provider for further assistance. Some of this stuff can be pretty technical.
Are you suddenly seeing strange strings of code on your website? Shortcode might be suddenly appearing in a page if you have switched themes or if you have a plugin that is causing this issue. To fix this, make sure any critical plugins are still enabled and updated. If the issues still persist, you guessed it, try deactivating your plugins. You deactivate it one by one to see which one is causing things to break.
Yeah. If you're having trouble with images not loading, it could be a problem with your server or the file itself. And we often find that people try DIYing the image part of their website specifically for whatever reason, which causes a number of cascading issues because they upload images that are way too large, they use the wrong file type, and then they try to use some kind of funky fix that makes it worse. So the likelihood is you need to replace the images that no longer appear with something like a JPEG version of the image that's smaller. You can even use a plugin like Smush to optimize those images.
So have you encountered some of these problems, and have you had any additional problems pop up? Post them in the comments below.
Lastly, to eliminate the not secure flag from search engines, you need to install an SSL certificate on your website and configure it to HTTPS instead of just HTTP. This may require installing a plugin like Really Simple SSL to fix mixed content issues as well.
Awesome. So in conclusion, these are some of the most common WordPress errors and different ways to fix them. Always, always, always make a backup of your website before making any changes. And if you're unsure about something, consult with a professional or reach out for us to help.
If you still have problems you can't handle yourself, message us in the comments below, email us, or call us, and we'll be happy to help you fix your problem.
If you like this video, smash that like button, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends.